Hi guys, my life is Beth here. So, um, just to let you know, this video is a part two. If you haven't seen it, go on and watch part one. But I'm writing a novel, and as most of you watching this know, we left off here. So, I'll resume from where we left off from the next day. So, they made sure the workers didn't see them again, but they didn't give up. They snuck down every day at 5:45 using their pulley system to refill all the water the workers had drained out that same day. It was uneventful for the first week, but then the agitated workers published a newspaper article. Its headline was asking people to keep their eyes peeled around the Slaney River. Was that enough to stop the kids? No, obviously not. They once again accepted the hazard and kept on going, and going, and going, until almost 3 months later. Not all McLaughlin kids are salty, some are sweet. So when Ruby seen one of the workers upset, she asked him what was wrong. He replied, "You're probably too young to understand, but I really need to tell someone." Ruby insisted for him to go ahead. He explained that his manager kept refusing to pay him until the job was done, but he couldn't get it done, and the love of his life had left him because of it. A curious Ruby asked what her name was, and the worker told her it was Edith. Ruby understandably felt sorry for him. However, she kinda took things too far when she told him she knew who was behind it and where he would likely find them. Naturally, that's exactly what he did. As he approached them, the first thing he thought to say was, "You six are busted." The kids tried to blame it on each other, but even they weren't sure exactly who'd instigated it. They tried smiling. The workers sighed. "Maybe if I told you the damage you caused to my love life, it would wipe those smiles off your faces." He explained exactly what happened. Exactly what he'd explained to Ruby, and followed it up with, "You found a way to mess it up, so you better find a way to fix it." He didn't think he would, but he managed to get through to them. "What do you want us to do to fix it?" The worker took a minute to think and said, "Write a letter to Edith and confess what you've done." Finally, the kids agreed to do it. Jilo and Kim were the only two who could write. Whilst trying to do her latest handwriting, Jilo looked up at Ronan, who suddenly said, "Tell us, Jilo." When Jilo became visibly confused, Ronan exclaimed, "You've got an idea. I just know it. You're pretending you don't, but you do." Everyone looked at Jilo, hoping that Ronan was right. After a couple of seconds, Jilo realised that actually she did have an idea. At the end of the letter, she wrote, "Please meet him at the Slaney River tomorrow evening." Kim laughed. "Oh, that's genius," she said in an unusual tone. Edith got through to the kids on a telegraph agreeing that she would. Unfortunately, they did not specify a time. When the next evening came, the worker they'd spoken to the night before left early to wait for Edith. Because of this, the other two workers had to stay longer. The kids were so desperate that they resorted to taking parts of the motor-powered pump and hiding them while no one, especially not Ruby, was looking. Unfortunately, though, there was somebody looking. Oliver, the eldest son of the Swanee family. He was on the workers' side. However, he did remain silent and continued to watch. When the workers reached to use the pump, it spluttered but did not start. That's when Oliver decided to jump out of his hiding place and tell on them. The younger worker snapped. And quickly, he picked up a stick and threatened to hit the kids with it if they didn't return the engine parts. Adam was quick to say, "Well, that would be unfortunate because I've already got bruises." The worker was almost about to hit him when, as if on cue, Edith walked around the corner hand in hand with the worker they'd just got out of trouble with. She shouted sincerely, "No, you can't hit a child." The worker looked ashamed and angry at the same time. In a now more calm tone, Edith reminded him that, although he loved to believe it, he was never going to make money here, so to give up. In a fit of rage, that's exactly what he did. The kids stood in awe. It took them about 30 seconds to realise they'd finally succeeded. They were ecstatic and relieved. They lay down in the grass, whispering to each other. They knew they were a team, always meant to be. Once absolutely no one was looking or listening, they decided to call their team Team Barnabas. Sadly, Teen Swannies weren't done yet. They were far from it. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed part 2, and I'll see you next time in part 3. Bye!